What's going on, guys? My name is James Collects, and if you're finding me for the first time, I am both a nerdy collector and an eBay reseller. I've changed the camera layout. Oh, I say changed it. I've moved it from one place to another. This week, in a word, sucked. It sucked a hell of a lot. I lost my wallet on Tuesday, which had enough money in it where I am severely annoyed at myself for losing my wallet. And it rained all week as well. So it was just terrible. I cut my fingers, I cut that finger, I cut my thumb. Possibly, noticeably, one of the worst weeks that I've had in a while. I think everyone's got a number in mind that they can sort of lose and not worry about it. Yeah, I broke that threshold. So this week sucked massively. I either lost it or it's been stolen. I don't quite know. I've retraced my footsteps. I've phoned the Tesco's that I was in, which I know that I used it last. I've checked my cards and nothing's been used. But then again, if you find a wallet with a few £100 in it, are you going to risk it by using contactless and getting caught on camera? Or are you going to ditch the wallet and spend the cash? If it was me, I'd spend the cash. So, yeah, this week sucked, but the Carboot was on today somehow. It's now 9:15. It started raining at about 8:10 this morning. It spat about 7ish as well. So I was only at the Carboot for about an hour or so. So literally just ran around, picked up what I could. There's a few bags. The the board game lady was back. She's been off for a while and she's only been doing Sunday car boots, but she has come back to the Saturday one. So hopefully I'll see her next week and pick up some more bits from her. I paid, I think, don't quote me on this, I think I paid £150 for the lot, but I've got to go back through and work out what's buying to sell and what's buying for presents, because there's some nice stuff. There's a lot of stuff. Right, so first up, one of the first items I actually picked up was, it is a Body Shop advent calendar. Epoxy thing keeps on snapping out. There we go. Right, it's a Body Shop advent calendar. It smells amazing. It smells like heaven inside. So, yeah, I think this was £15. But yeah, retails at 45, has contents worth 81. That is going to the wife, which she already knows about because I've already rang her and spoke to her. So that was nice. I've got so many board games. I need to work out what I'm allowed to sell on Amazon, which is none of the monopolies and the risks I definitely cannot sell. The rest has got to go onto eBay. So, Game of Thrones Risk, which has 5 armies. Stark, Baratheon, Lannister, Martell and Tyrell. Brand new and sealed. Yeah, if I was a Risk player, I'd imagine that'd probably be quite a nice gift. However, I'd have to check to see whether the brother-in-law would enjoy that. I've got a feeling he would. If that's the case, that might be a gift. Harry Potter Scrabble. I think I've got a couple of these, which I've just sort of bought over the last year, and the idea was just to keep hold of board games until the 4th quarter, which, yeah, he's probably going to be here by now. Monopoly Cheaters Edition, which I had one of these in my collection, and obviously that's gone. We also have a Harry Potter Cluedo Edition. Linky! Is it? No. Linky! It's that way around. 2 of these, which again, I think I've got another one in storage. So again, it will be scan it, see whether Amazon will allow me to sell it or not. Failing that, it'll be on eBay. We also have a Harry Potter Trivial Pursuit. This is going to be staying, I think. Wife's a little bit of a Harry Potter fan. Trivial Pursuits are always quite good at Christmas, so that's probably going to be staying. A Yankee Candle Diffuser. This is Fluffy Towels. I don't know what Fluffy Towels smells like. It just smells like fresh, I suppose. We also have a Star Wars Pictopia. Yeah, I think I've already got one of these as well. So that's going to go into the pile of board games. And really annoyingly, there was a few Monopolies. We have a Toy Story Monopoly. I'm really tempted to keep it. I mean, I'm keeping a few of the Monopolies, the ones that are where are you? Up there. So yeah, I don't know. I really don't know. I really shouldn't keep them, but then again, I've got space for another two. So oh yeah, another Monopoly, which is Friends. Again, it's another one which I'm very tempted to keep. So the tokens are, we've got a Tyrannosaurus Rex for Ross, Pizza Box, which would be Joey, Chef's Hat, Monica, Guitar Phoebe. Chandler's one's terrible. It's just, see that at the bottom? That's bad. That's rubbish. So there's that. What else? We have Blend In, Don't Get Caught. Yeah. That's making my eyes go well. Oh, there's letters on it. I can see it on the screen. Oh, that's making my eyes go well funny. What does it say? The Chameleon. So it's called the Chameleon. The Chameleon. This is sending my phone into bloody crazy mode, man. It doesn't know what's going on. And we've also got one last item from this particular lot. Another Harry Potter Cluedo. Yeah, that's not bad at all, really, is it? 150 quid or thereabouts. There's a lot. There is a lot. There is a lot. Was it 150 quid? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 board games for 50. Yeah, about 10 each, give or take. I mean, the Body Shop thing is worth 40 quid on its own. So I mean, it all adds up quite bloody quickly. And then there was some gaming stuff, right? So the gaming stuff, I was like nowhere near the first one there, right? I saw the regulars. There's a guy who owns a shop. There's another guy who just buys and just hoards all the good stuff. I think he just sort of waits until he needs money, or he's going to wait until he retires or something and then just sell everything. So I saw the usual crowd at this car. I thought, you know what, I stood behind the first row of people and I just waited for a space to appear. Lo and behold, a space appeared because someone went to the back of the boot, and this lady who was selling it was not having it, so sent it back round to the front, but I'd already jumped in his grave. So I stood there, I waited, and a few bits came out, a couple of PS2 games, then some PSP games, and then some not Dreamcast. There was a Japanese Dreamcast game, and then there was some Sega Saturn stuff as well. So two of the resellers like jumped straight into the boot, essentially, and they were arguing about it. And I had a guy next to me who was a collector. This was first time at this Carboot as well, and I can understand both points of view. I think the collector called out the reseller, and the reseller didn't like being called out for being a reseller, blah 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 blah. I understand both points. I do. I am at both ends, on both sides of the coin. I am a whole coin. So, I mean, I've done it before. I have sold things to collectors, but what I would do, generally speaking, is I will sell them to collectors, or if there's bits coming out of a car or a van or whatever, and if I know the person next to me is a collector, then I will sort of let them have it over me buying it to resell, sort of thing, which, to be fair, I think a lot of people do. So that happened. There was a few GameCube games, and me and this guy were just next to each other, and he was like, well, do you need that? I was like, no. Do you need that? No, blah 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 blah. So it was just a bit of give and take, which is ideal for these situations. And my phone is going all over the place. Pick a colour and stick to it. Hopefully that's not going to move around as much anymore, because that was doing my bloody head in. Right, just raved. So I ended up getting my rucksack full of stuff, and it cost me £27 or thereabouts. So there's a few nice bits actually. So the PS2 games, we have Drakengard, Vex, Deadly Strike, and Dynasty Warriors 2. Sega Saturn stuff, we have Euro 96 England, Command and Conquer, but it has no manual. And then I picked up 2 of those for some stupid reason. Did not mean to do that. So I think because it was absolutely mad at this person's car, I was just sort of had a stack of stuff, and I only picked up 2. So yeah, ordinarily I wouldn't have done that. Well, it actually quite annoyed me. So I'll take it back to the Carboot on Saturday, and if I see the guy who was next to me, I'll probably just sell it to him for what I paid for it. Right, so we have X-Men Legends 2 Rise of Apocalypse. I didn't even check these. The Simpsons game, yeah, that's there. That's a half decent game. Gunpei, Monster Hunter Freedom, and Dragon Ball Z Shin Budokai. On the GameCube, we have Driven, Rainbow Six 3, which is missing its manual. So I didn't even check most of these because it was just manic. Knockout Kings 2003, that's in really nice condition. Scooby-Doo Night of 100 Frights. The Sims, and we also have Bad Boys 2. I'd imagine with Bad Boys 3 coming out, that's potentially going to go up in price actually. So there was that. There's also a Japanese Super Famicom game called Super Power League 3, which I mean, I'm never going to play it, but it's boxed and it's just really, really nice. I mean, the sticker, as you'd imagine, is absolutely pristine, probably because it's been living in its box since day dot, really. So that's really cool. I do like that. Possibly, I mean, it's probably worth absolutely nothing. I need to go through and actually check to see what this is actually worth. We have Crush 3. A 3DS game that's to be sold on 100%. We've got some Dreamcast games. So we have UEFA Striker, we've got Virtua Cop on the Sega Saturn, World Cup 94 on Mega CD, we have Toy Racer on the Dreamcast, we have Roadsters on the Dreamcast. That feels very light, but it is complete. We also have the next Tetris, Chicken Run, and Ducati World. We've got the Terminator on the Game Gear. Yeah, Game Gear. I've also got a plug-in and play Spider-Man game. So, if you're very lucky, at the end of this video, there will be a little clip of me playing it. So, yeah, that was £27. I think it's 25. Then I picked up the Super Famicom game, and that was £2. We've also got some broken 3DSs, not working returns. Paid a £5 for the 3. I didn't even haggle. I probably should have. And there's a game in one of these as well. So, can I just wiggle them free? I can't get it. There we go. Right. Won't power on. That's the fault with this one. So these will just be resold. I mean, those of you who have come over from the retro future, my eBay link is down in the description. So by all means, keep an eye, and you may well see these being auctioned off. Which this is genuinely not a setup. I've just seen what the game is. There you go. It's still in. Can you see what that is? That's platinum. Oh, it's American! No, that sucks. It is Pokemon Platinum. That's still like a £30 game. That's mad. So what does this one do? All works, but the screen is loose and cracked plastics. So that's probably going to be a very easy repair job. Oh, the hinge is loose as well. Hinge is bust completely. It powers on! Right. Is this going to work? Is it going to have a save file on it? That's the important question. I need to press a button, don't I? Touch the screen to continue. Insert. No, there's no DS card inserted. God damn it. No. No. Oh, it's not recognising the bloody cart. Someone's calling me. Hang on. Who the bloody hell rings me this time of the morning on a bloody Sunday, Saturday? I don't know what day it is. It's a day. So this one is bust as well. This one apparently keeps cutting out, and there's a bloody game in it as well. Okay, game roulette. It is stuck. That's definitely fake. That is a fake version of Pokemon Diamond. That doesn't even sound healthy, man. The game's stuck in it. What's going on? Okay, so apparently this one keeps cutting out. The hinge is nice on it though. It's running out of battery as well. Yeah, that's just died completely. So that might need a new battery. So if I hadn't lost my wallet, I probably would have sent it straight over to Elliot, but I've got some money to recoup, I'm afraid. But that is 100%. That's a fake DS game. Was there anything in that one? No, that one was empty. And in this one, I don't know. That looks legit to me. That looks very good. So I'll have to double check and see what's going on with that one. But yeah. Let's see if that Spider-Man games work, shall we? But if it doesn't, I will say goodbye to you now. As always, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe. If you do want to help me recoup some of the funds that I've lost through losing my wallet, feel free to go back and watch, I know, 200 or 300 videos and just keep on watching them over and over again and get as many adverts as you think is humanly possible. That would be greatly appreciated. Chances are there will be no Carboot tomorrow because it's just raining again. It's probably going to rain all day. It's going to rain for the next 2 days. Probably going to rain all next week as well. But as I said before I got distracted, that is it from me. As always, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe. And I will see you lovely lot in the next video. Good gaming and happy collecting. Adios. Right, so I've given it a quick clean. Literally just a quick dab of white vinegar just to clean up the contacts. So I'm hoping this will be enough to get the ball rolling. Oh, that sounds horrible. Wow, I suck. But yeah, obviously it does work. I've just shown you a few clips because obviously I don't want to have a copyright strike. So fingers crossed you've had a general gist of how the game works. It is really hard to use unless you've actually got a flat surface to put this on. And I'm literally just holding it like this at the moment. But that's actually quite a nice, decent little game to begin with. We'll wait and see what the other games are like. But yeah, I'm well happy to pay, I think that was £2. So that is possibly my buy of the day. Needs a bit of a clean, but yeah. Hope you enjoyed the footage, and I'll catch you guys soon.